So you got a little ear infection. Boom, I got you covered. I got 3 different ways right here to clean up your ear. And I might make another video because there's several more about it. Alright. One thing I want to tell you before I show you me actually doing these things is, when I show you the apple cider vinegar and water, it's not drops in your ear. I don't know why I got twisted up. I made the video before I made this. It's actually, you put a cotton ball or 2 in the apple cider vinegar and water, and then you put that in your ear for 5-10 minutes or whatever. It's not drops in your ear like the olive oil is or whatever. Here is exactly how you do these 3 things to help your... Now, if you got an ear infection of like a 10 on the pain scale, I'm not saying you're going to go to a 0. But these are natural things. There's no side effects. There's nothing bad that comes with it. So, check these out. Let me know what works best for you. And then I'm going to come back and tell you which ones have worked best for me, since I actually have had an earache, okay? I also will be making a toothache video coming really, really soon. Alright, so here's the salt. The salt's on there while it's warming up. It's kind of needs to be warmed up, maybe slightly browned a little bit. Mine's already been in here for a few minutes because I didn't want to just sit here and film damn salt warming up. You get the idea. Brown your salt just a little bit. I'm going to show you what to do with that in just a second. But before we get there, let me move my coconut oil, which I use for almost everything except this. Let me get my honey. I would take a drink of that in just a second. But back to the ear thing real quick. Olive oil, right there. A lot of people say, and I've done it myself, you just heat up some olive oil. Put it in whatever you need to. Put it in your oven. I guess you could put it on your stove top, whatever, but don't overheat it. You're going to be dripping this into your ear. You know, whether you have to use a spoon or just pour a little bit in there out of something, or if you actually have something you can use to suck up a little bit, you know, actual thing for ear drops, use that. Just warm it up. Again, not too hot. You don't want to burn your ear. Drip it in there, 2 or 3 drops, 4 drops, whatever you feel comfortable with. Lay on that side and let it kind of just soak in your ear and hang in there 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. Obviously, then you're going to want to roll back over and let it drain out. Boom. There's so many people that say just that right there works. I've heard people talk about adding garlic to that too. I might do another one about that later, but I'm not right now. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. All you need for this... I busted out the shot glass because it's small, because we're using small amounts. I actually had already put my water in here a while ago, but I decided to use something smaller. You want to go equal parts water. That's 1 teaspoon of water. And that is 2 teaspoons of water. And then you want, obviously, the other thing that goes with your coconut oil and honey to have at all times. Those are the 3 biggest weapons for home remedies, period. You know, shake it up a little bit, because you want your apple cider vinegar to have the mother. It needs to have the mother in it. Without the mother, no good. Alright? Bragg's is one of the best brands there is. You might as well go with that. So I'm going to go 2 of the same. 2 and 2, equal parts. Boom. Boom. Bada bang. Alright? So now I got that took care of. Now what you want to do with this, as you can see in there, you just got an equal mix. Bam, bam, same thing. Drip a few drips of that in your ear. Maybe I even should have went 1 and 1, to be honest, because that would be enough. 2 and 2 is a little overkill. 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of the other. And just drip that in your ear. Same thing. Lay down, let it kind of get in your ear. Soak in there a little bit, 5 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes if you want to. And then obviously roll back over and let it drain out. A lot of people claim that works. I'm not even going to lie. I've never tried this one, but I will be trying it today. Maybe I will have a little note or a footnote or something for y'all to let you know exactly how well it worked for me. But I've seen that one several times, so I'm going to test it out. Now, here's the last one. And there's several more, really, for your ear. But I'm only doing 3 of them today. Alright, my rice is warmed up now. I call it rice for some reason, but it's not rice, people. It's salt, okay? So what you want to get is salt, not rice. There's probably a couple you could use with rice, but this ain't. This is salt. So we're going to say it's browned okay. Like I said, it was already going for a little bit. You know, it's not like you're browning it. You know, it's not like you're searing something and putting a charcoal black to it. You're just heating it up basically, and some rice gets a little bit more brown than others. Ba-boom, ba-bam, ba-bop. There you go. Go ahead and cut that off. I'm going to use just a little old rag, any kind of rag. This is an older rag. It don't matter to me. It's just a rag. It's really thin, which is going to help a little bit. You're going to want to pour that hot rice right there in the middle. Butter bean, butter. It ain't rice. Is it rice? No. When I say rice, you just assume that I mean salt, because that's what I mean anyway. Alright. You want to get it just like this. Make you a little ball. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. You can tie it if you want to. I'm not even going to tie mine because I'm fixing to do it right now. I mean, you can tie the top off. I'm just going to roll it up, make it tight right there. And then I'm going to use this other little part to hold it myself because it's so warm right on it. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do. And then you just want to touch your ear with it every now and then. Right now, it's really hot. You're not going to be able to touch your ear a whole lot with it right now. But just kind of baby touch. Like this is your ear. Just and let that heat, let that salt do its job. Bam, 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 bam. You ain't going to be able to do it a lot. And as it cools, leave it there a little longer. And a little longer. And a little longer. And then you want to do that for about anywhere between about 5 and 15 minutes. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be set. Don't worry about it. Try those out. Let me know what you think is the best one, or if one worked for you or didn't. Maybe try the apple cider vinegar in the water. I haven't done it. I ain't even going to lie. It's something I've been told by other people, grandparents, stuff like that to try. But the other ones, the olive oil has worked for me. This has worked for me. So I've done these before. I just wanted to throw in another one. Give me some feedback on what works best for y'all. Like I said, obviously it's not drips. It's cotton balls put in, okay? I tried it. It worked okay for me. For me, the olive oil would definitely be second best, and the salt warmed up is the best thing that's worked for me. Let me know what worked for you down below. Also will tell you, I warmed up olive oil, put it in there, and then while it was sitting in there, used the salt heated up at the same time. Now, scientifically or whatever, that may not be it. I'm not going to give you a bunch of scientific reasons. I'm just giving you something that may or may not work for you. Everybody's a little different. It's like some people like Advil, some people like Tylenol. Let me know down below if any of these helped. If they didn't, and or if they did, or you want to know more, I'll give you 4, 5, 6 more things that can help your ear. I also am going to make a toothache video to help your tooth. I do have one thing for your tooth that a lot of people don't mention that help my toothaches more than anything there is. The thing is, I don't really think about making these until somebody in my family or somebody I know has that problem. And we don't get them very often because usually we eat pretty healthy. But when they do have it, I realize it. So I think I'm just going to start making these more often regardless, because I do know a lot of these remedies and a lot that work without going to the doctor. Maybe it's too late and you can't go to the doctor. Or maybe you just want to use something natural like I personally believe that you should do. The earth gives you everything that you need to heal yourself for any situation with very little and most of the time no side effects, people. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you want to know about home remedies for any other things. I'm not trying to sound cocky, conceited, or whatever, but I probably have a remedy for that just over time. It's been something that I've been into for a really long time now. Let me know, even though I'm Caleb Cole, and if you wonder, I know. I'm out.